Hello everybody, welcome to a new video. Finally retaking some of my alleged projects. In this case, this very nice Pentium 4. At least what first caught my eye when I got it was the case. After the fact, I discovered it was a Pentium 4. I actually was in the same batch that this Acer LCD. The story behind this machine that was from a school, same as the monitor. For what I can tell, maybe it was used for some kind of multimedia course or something like that, because I already did a couple of modifications, including one for the moment removing this capture card. I don't see the point of keeping it here. I will see later. At least it's a very nice one. I love the pinnacle inscription there. I already did a couple of modifications. Originally it came with this Riva. Looks like a quite late and generic Riva Tin 2 of 32 megabytes. I say in the label it says, if this can focus, yes, there you go, TNT2 32 megabytes. I don't see it's quite coming on the video, but I see a slight decoloration, but it works, but it was kind of like a bottleneck. I don't see the point of putting together a Pentium 4. It's a 1.8 gigahertz, and putting this as a video card. It's like kind of too basic for a Pentium 4 for the point the machine was put together. So I already did a small upgrade. I put one of my GeForce MX 4000. I have rescued several of these ones. I put there a 128 megabyte variant. The sound card came with the machine, even if the motherboard it came with this one. The onboard one is disabled. I will keep it like that for the moment. And a network card because it don't have an onboard card. For the hard drive, we have a 40 gigabytes Seagate. Have some weak sectors, but I did my best to do a full erase, a stress test verification, and should work at least for the start, so you can keep using the original hard drive and the original PCU. That is also working fine. And let's start the system. It has two units, both works. A very nice case. The frontal USB can be a bit flimsy, but that is kinda normal. Oh, cable is loose again. There you go. I forgot to mention, I also upgraded the RAM. You can see over there the banks. It came with only one or 260 megabytes, and I put another one to have at least 512 megabyte. I think I should have enough to put 1 gigabyte. I don't think I have 1 gigabyte banks to put in 2 gigabytes, but I will see. So as you can see, I already have installed a Windows XP, and you can see there Pentium 4 1.8 and 112 megabytes of RAM. NVIDIA I was talking about, the PCI card, the sound card, nice creative, and the Pentium 4. That, remember, in this generation we are still speaking about a single core one. My plan for this machine is to upgrade the processor. I'm going to show that soon. And the system, at least so far in my test, has been stable. I'm going to grab the captures of that. You can see this was my first test with the Riva in 3DMark 2000. Not exactly too impressive, but once I changed the card, the result was quite better. So I was happy with that. I don't know if I have a better video card for this system for the moment, but compared with the humble Riva that was installed, this is quite the improvement. And also I run it Cinebench. This poor processor took more or less 40 minutes to run the benchmark, and it's not exactly impressive. But the system works, that is the important thing. My plan is to take this one. I have this one from a long time ago. You can see the motherboard. This motherboard is in dire need of a recapping, but was working if I remember right, and it's not going to come out in the video because it's too. Oh, let me see if we can do it. Come on, focus. Sorry for the jump back up. I had to remove one bit of the video. I was trying to get the processor to show up, but it's too small the engraving. This is a 2.2 GHz Pentium 4. So I will take this one to upgrade this machine to give it a bit more of power. The idea is to have a 478 system to kinda make a set or a companion for my dual core Pentium 4 775 system. So yeah, my main fear, so to speak, is this cooler. I think that for removing this I have to deal with those two clips, but worst case scenario, maybe it can break. I have more coolers, original Intel coolers, so I hope it doesn't break, but we'll see. For the moment, and I know that people like to see those, we're going to run the 3DMark 2000 demo. So people can enjoy that. Yeah, use the optimal resolution. This LCD screen is so much better to trying to film this with a cell phone compared with CR3 and the reflection of the glass. Hopefully someday I will have a capture card to do a better job with these things, but I still don't have that, and things are kinda still rough in Argentina to think easily in getting that. let's now causing our Trinity. I will say that when I see this demo. You see the next one? We have that pseudo Neo. There we have it. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention the brand of this motherboard is DFI, a brand that still exists but is dedicated only to produce industrial motherboards. I have my Pentium 3 system, my main one is from the same brand, so should work quite nicely. So yes, wish me luck regarding the change of case. Sorry, a truck. Wish me luck regarding the change of, sorry, not case, cooler. So I can remove that safely without breaking anything to upgrade the processor, and we'll see how much we can improve this system. Well, let's see what happened. I was able to disassemble the cooler without destroying it. Kinda lost a small plastic tab there, as you can see, but luckily it's not vital, and now I know how to disassemble next time. And I wanted to show that is the oil grease in the heatsink is quite dry, so a change was kinda needed. The new processor is already in place. Yes, I used the 5 dots configuration to put my grease. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to pause the video for a second, going to clean the oil grease from there, and I'm going to put it precariously along the cooler for a second to see if we have a live or we have a smoke. Give me a sec. Well, that is in place, everything is connected. Let's see what happens. Be there for a second. Look that it is not happy. Let's see again. Oh, I know, now I remember. Silly me. Let's cut out the power supply for a second. I disconnected. Kinda important cooler. So, let's go again. We have a beep. Let's see. Yes, we have a picture. 2.6, yeah. The keyboard is disconnected. Okay, let's cut it. I don't want to overheat. Turn off, please. Let's check for a sec. How the temperature looks cool, so what the hell, we're going to reheat. Let's go for a second. Oh yeah, the cooler is in a better position there. Yeah, omit that. Move quickly, please. Okay, yes. Let's save the change. Come on, do quickly. Heatsink looks fine. And we have a boot. Let's check very quickly the summary screen and turn off the system immediately, just in case. Excellent. 2.6. We have an upgrade. Wonderful. So yes, let's turn off the system. Again, don't want to risk it. And next step is going to reassemble that cooler. Yeah, even disassemble the cooler is a bit noisy, so that should work fine for the moment. So excellent, people. Let's go for the next step. Well, cooler is back in one piece. Luckily, put it together again was less painful than taking it apart, but I should be able to do so again given the case. But sadly, for the moment, I don't have any other Pentium 4 bigger than this. This motherboard should support a 2.5 GHz, but I don't have any of that. This one was the bigger, so yeah, I'm going to, of course, install the GeForce bar later, but I will be messing with the memories a bit more, so I'm going to do that later. Now it's running again Cinebench. Of course, I'm not going to finish this entire process because maybe it's going to take a bit less than before, but I suspect half an hour at least. Let's see how that goes. So I will pause the recording for a bit while we do that, so we can see the comparison between this result and the previous one, and the difference in the result of the 3DMark 2000. So let's see how much time it works. It's running 5 minutes already. Let's see what the clock says when we are finishing. And sorry, in a moment of distraction, answering an email, it beat me and finished the test. I suspect a couple of minutes ago. But if we look for the previous test, at least we have an improve of 0.1, I think. Let's see. Oh, yes, look at that. It's funny. From 0.2 to 0.3. Wow. And was quicker anyway, because the other took more than half an hour. This one finishes quicker. So I will take it. I will not render video in this machine, of course, but yes, save it. So quite happy with the result so far. Yes, I noticed, because maybe somebody is screaming in the comments, hey, this is a bulging cap. Yes, I noticed, and even more, there is another bulging cap there. It's rather a smaller one, and I suspect that is because the heatsink support were in the way, so they use some smaller ones here and there, because you can see the leg being a problem if the capacitor were taller. So yeah, I will have to address that in some point. But I still not doing too much regarding recap, because I still missing things like a proper desolder, and I have been doing some testing, and yeah, you need one of those to be able to do a proper job, and yeah, hopefully we are able to build that in some point, I hope. So yeah, there you have it. I will play a bit more, trying to add some memory. Maybe I'm going to do a second part of this video once I will reach a more finishing state. You can see here the side panel. Sadly, it have a scuff in there, but quite intact beside that. So I will see how much RAM I can put it. 1 GB for sure. I should have enough for that. And see if I can improve anything else. I think regarding video card, this is going to be the best I have for the moment for this. I will double check, but we'll see. In the future I will add a couple of nice LED coolers there, maybe white or blue, given the color of the case. It would be nice. But yeah, I don't have the money for that in this moment. And some details I noticed today regarding the PCU. You can see the second hole there, meaning that this chassis was used for 80 PCUs, because you have the main core. I have one over here. Yes, you can see you have the other hole for the main core with that go to the switch. So I suspect that they were using the same case. Other manufacturer stopped to manufacture AT and use the same ones for ATX. So, little nice detail. So yes, happy with this machine. It is going to be a nice 478 system for me. It has sadly no IC slot, but have quite a few PCI slots in case I was able, for example, also to get a Bluetooth card maybe someday. That could be also nice to have, but I don't have any of that. And okay, I hope you enjoyed this little exploration slash restoration slash upgrading of this Pentium 4 system from a school to almost being ending in the trash to my bench, and okay, it's going to be part of my collection permanently. It's also a very nice case. There was another similar machine in the event when I got this one, and for what I know, they made a sleeper machine with that one. They put a Ryzen based system there, but yeah, I prefer to keep this as original. It's a very nice system. The other Pentium 478 I have is an IBM machine, but I am missing the original PCU for that one, and also a bracket, or I mean the piece that would hold the boards in place. So it's kind of a bit sketchy, but and before we end actually the video, something I forget to show a bit, it can reproduce also video. I have a 7p version of all GMB tribute video from Mass Effect. I don't know even if the original channel still exists, I think not, but I didn't check. So let's try it. Basically able to reproduce this bit without too much problem from YouTube, I hope.
Organic life is nothing but a genetic mutation, an accident. Your lives are measured in years and decades. You wither and die. We are eternal.
By the way, if you didn't play Mass Effect before, you should play it, the entire trilogy.
Your extinction is inevitable.
And as you can see, that goes very well. So, I'm also happy with that. It can also load YouTube with some effort. I want to see I can do with the run there, but also can do that. So let's stop it there, just in case YouTube can get a bit cranky. So yep, I hope you enjoyed this exploration slash restoration slash upgrading of this very cool looking Pentium 4 system, and see you in the next one, people. Thank you, and please subscribe if you can.